Hello everyone, my name is Zung. Today I'd like to show you guys a very interesting and acceptable invention, which is Robird. You may heard the story from 20 September, a pilot Captain Sully Sullenbutcher. He made a sudden crash landing on the Hudson River in the New York City and saved the life of all 150 passengers on board his plane.
On January 15, 2009, a U.S. Airways Flight 1549 took off from New York City's LaGuardia Airport at 3:25 p.m. 2 minutes after takeoff, the plane was struck by a flock of birds. Upon realizing that the plane had lost all engine power and that it would not be able to reach any airport in time, the pilot in command, Chesley Sullenberger, landed the plane on the Hudson River, saving the lives of everyone on board. The incident came to be known as the Miracle on the Hudson.
Well, the cause of that crash was a bird strike which disabled the plane's engine. So what is bird strike?
A bird strike is an event that involves a collision between a bird and a man-made vehicle, typically an aircraft, while it is in operation. The term bird strike is often expanded to cover other wildlife strikes, such as those involving bats. In theory, bird strikes can occur during any phase of flight, but they are most likely to occur during the takeoff, initial ascent, approach, and landing phases of the flight. It's relatively uncommon for bird collisions to occur when an airplane is cruising at high altitudes, as birds usually fly at lower levels. Furthermore, more than half of such incidents occur during daylight hours, as birds typically fly during the day. Bird strikes are not as uncommon as one might think. More than 194,000 cases of wildlife strikes were reported from 1990 to 2017 within the US alone. From 1988 to 2017, a total of 263 civilian aircraft were either destroyed or damaged beyond repair due to wildlife strikes around the world.
Bird strike on airplane is one of the most biggest causes of concern for the airline industry and military. They are a threat to all kinds of flying machines, be it commercial jet, a military fighter aircraft, or even a small private jet. But how exactly do a bird strike threaten aircraft safety? What happens when a bird runs into a flying airplane? What can be done to minimize or even prevent bird strike?
The Robirds are basically robotic birds of prey. They look like and fly like real falcons, and we use them to chase away other birds from areas like airports. Birds and aircraft go badly together. They're basically a drone, but not your everyday drone. The Robirds mimic the flight envelope of an actual bird. We had to create a flight computer that was capable of thinking like a bird. The typical traditional scarecrow in an agricultural field, it's actually been proven that these static measures eventually attract birds. An average collision between a bird and an aircraft costs $200,000. So even being able to prevent several of them during a year means that you are saving the aviation industry at one location millions of dollars. We've been operating the bird since around 2012 and we really see it working. At a relatively small blueberry farmer that we also operate, we're battling nature with nature and we know that that works.
Is it an interesting invention? Show me what do you think about it. Thanks for watching me.